are live. I think that we are, yeah, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing? Let me set the camera here. Yeah. How is everyone doing? Levon Gasparini, how are you, babe? How are you, brother? So let's wait just a little bit to see how many people are going in. So it's been very good week for me. I was doing some therapy for my arm. I'm doing great. It's not hurting that much anymore, so I'm gonna be ready. So lots things to talk about today. Huge things coming up. Really great events, really great matches. Lachlan and Todd Hutchings, it's a week from now, week and a half, not too much. It's gonna be on 8, I think it's gonna be on 8 January. It's gonna be a good match. Damn, it's hot here. I'll take the jacket off. All right, so let's start with the upcoming match. Todd Hutchings and Lachlan, Adair, guys. Both had recent super matches and both came out victorious. So Lachlan had a super match with Ryan Bowen and he dominated Ryan in every angle. He is not the Lachlan that we've seen in the past years. This Lachlan is someone at a high level. He is someone that is gonna make it to the top elites, and I think I think he's there with the top. I hope that he will have chances to go and face other athletes to prove himself that he belongs in that top 15, because I think that he is in that top 15, 20 in the world. Todd Hutchings, from the other side, he came out victorious as well against Corey West. 400-pound guy, massive guy, 6'3". He just get killed by Todd Hutchings, man. And Todd Hutchings is not even near his weight. This is going to be a war. This is going to be a war between Lachlan and Todd Hutchings. Can he beat the legend Todzilla? I don't know. Can he beat the legend Todzilla? I don't know. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. Is it enough for Lachlan to beat Todd Hutchings? We will find out in a week and a half. I know that they sparred, they had practice pulling about 2 years ago, and it was good practice. But I believe that in that moment when they had the sparring, Todd Hutchings was a bit better. That's what I believe. As they are right now is a totally different story for both of them. Right now, Todd Hutchings is weighing heavier than than before. He is way heavier than he was with Kazimura Zoloev in East versus West back in June. So I believe when we see Todd Hutchings heavier, it means that he's stronger. He was training with Dave Chafee. Um, he didn't do much against Dave, but we know Dave that he is in that top five, top seven. So, and he is not in his weight class. But against Lachlan is doing impressive lifts. Lachlan is doing an amazing job. I we've seen his frame. His frame is so huge at the moment. I think that it's gonna give Todd Hutching a really good run. Where is it gonna go? Depends. I think the match depends on who has the most endurance. And to be honest, I don't think that Lachlan has that much of endurance. But what I know is that Lachlan is really, really strong. If Todd Hutchings managed to stop him, is the great question. So, in my opinion, if I didn't beat Godzilla, then Lachlan won't unless he top rolls Hutchings like Zverev match. It's different. I don't think it's the same. I think it's different. Lachlan Lachlan is, I don't know how much Corey West is weighing in kilos. So if he's weighing 180, I don't know, 180, but he has huge amount of fat. But Lachlan, if he's weighing 115 kilos, it's 115 muscle. He doesn't have that much fat. He has massive forearms, massive arms, massive chest. He's doing crazy, crazy lifts. The only thing that maybe he doesn't have like Todd Hutchings is side pressure. But other lifts he can do it better than Todd Hutchings. And I believe that, as I said, the first round is gonna tell us where exactly it's going, because they will try to experiment to search through each other, their weaknesses, and but I honestly I believe that Lachlan is stronger than Todd, but Todd Hutchings has a huge amount of experience. Still, I think that I give the edge to Lachlan this time. It's not because he's stronger. I think Godzilla will be surprised how strong he is. So here's the thing: who Lachlan face? Like Ray was saying that to Ryan, we don't know Australia real level yet. Yeah, Australia, unfortunately, these past 2 years was in lockdown, and all the airports were closed. They weren't allowed to travel, so it was a bit hard for them to go and travel to other competitions and other maybe super matches. So it's life sucks, man. This COVID thing is ruin everything, especially this at this moment. Hope doesn't cancel any of the arm wrestling events that they are coming, because it's gonna be a mess. And that was that was the issue with Ryan and with Lachlan and with the other Australian athletes, because they were only into their territory. They weren't allowed to go out. What I believe is that this match is gonna tell us where Lachlan really is. And to be honest, I think he's gonna win against Todd. I don't know. I can't predict how he's gonna win, but I just give the edge to Lachlan. So more matches coming up. February 12th. Jesus Christ, heresy. What are you doing? You are doing a hell of a job. You are doing a hell of a job. Engin, you I can't imagine how much money there are involved in East versus West, because I'm doing an event just 2 weeks after that, and I'm spending thousands and thousands in just 6 matches. Can't imagine how much that is costing. So let's see what's the undercard. So John Brzezinski and Kazimura Zoloev. Man, this is a great matchup. Engin is doing a really good job and really good matchups. He's very good in these things. I think that John will be ready. I don't think that he's gonna be, not I don't think, 100% is not gonna be in the same shape that he was in King of the Table 2, because he is going down in weight. I think that the weight limit is 104 kilograms, something like that. Zoloev was coming from an injury at Worlds, but I think he's okay now. He got injured against Lemon, but I think he's gonna be okay. I think he had the same injury I have here. It's called the collateral ligament, and I don't think that is going to affect him in any way. So where the match is going to be depends on both of their shapes. I think that still John Brzezinski is going to be very strong and good in that weight, because he's normally pulling in 104, 105 kilograms, maximum 107. He was the heaviest against Devon, but we've seen him too much bloated. And when you increase too much weight in a short time, you will reduce the endurance. And we all know that John Brzezinski doesn't have that much of endurance. He's good in endurance compared to other athletes, but compared to Devon and Michael, he doesn't have that now. And when you increase weight, that's a problem sometimes. When you have endurance, when you are less weight and then you increase in weight, it's a problem. Where it's gonna go? I think the match is gonna go inside. I think it's gonna end up in a hook the first round. So they test each other. There where it's going to be interesting, because they can pull everywhere. They can pull in a hook and a top roll. So So this is the match that I am really, really waiting for. Zoloev is an amazing athlete. He is a very good athlete. He's a beast. And I would love both of them to make a really good match. But I'm rooting for John Brasink. He is the GOAT. And I'm not underestimating John because he's 57 years old. I think that John will nail it off. So, Gennady and Michael. Gennady and Michael. Gennady is saying that he's ready for Michael. Michael is weighing somewhere around 132 kilograms, so it's like 300 pounds. Gennady is weighing more than him. I think he weighs like 144, but still, what I've seen between Gennady and Hermes Gasparini, I think that Gennady is in a huge disadvantage against Michael. His wrist, he loses a lot his wrist. He loses a lot his wrist. And that is going to be an issue against Michael. Because if you lose your wrist from the top roller, who pulls like that, imagine how you're gonna lose your wrist against someone who goes in a king's move. And he wasn't able to pin Hermes in a press. How is he gonna? I don't think he can press Michael. Michael can stay long minutes in that position. Gonna make you tired. Why is this so zoomed? Okay, I look better now. He can stay minutes there, and we all know that he has huge endurance. Gennady doesn't have that endurance. I think that maybe Michael will lose 1 to 2 matches maximum, but it's not because Michael is weaker. It's because Michael gonna let him drain. And when he's in this position and he's letting him drain, he won't try to counter from here. If I was Michael, I would let him there, let him bleed, let him do whatever he wants, and then I pin my arm, doesn't matter, go to the next round, and I bleed him again, and then the next round I will start flash pinning him in presses. That would be my game plan against someone that strong. To find his weakness, let him drain, and I'm not seeing anywhere. Even if I bring binoculars, I'm not seeing Gennady winning this match, 100%. So let's see what the people are saying. So I was thinking, wouldn't be shocked if Lachlan got to be upset, but if it goes into a hook, I don't see why Godzilla will lose. Alright, yeah, probably. Marcy gonna be there? Yeah, Marcy's gonna be there. If Lachlan beats Godzilla, then that should be the next matchup. That's a good matchup, yeah. That's a really good matchup, to be honest. Marcio and Lachlan. But we'll see. Let's see where is Lachlan at the moment. Because Marcio has been pulling, he never stopped pulling in these past 2 years. So we will find out in a week where he's at. I think John and Michael Todd, get the wins for the West. Marcia beat. Right, exactly what I saw. If I couldn't press through Hermes, there's no way Michael Todd. 100%, man. 100%. If he couldn't pin Hermes, how the hell is he gonna pin Michael Todd? And Michael has a really, really strong pronation, guys. I I don't know, but I don't know how confident um, Gennady is to beat Michael, but I think he is overconfident. To talk about someone that you're gonna beat him and you never felt that pressure before, and you don't know how you're gonna counter it, it's it's a huge problem because Gennady never been in that position, someone who kings move him, and he never had this position when someone is down there under the table. It's very hard to manipulate the wrist. And if you weren't able to pin someone who is just top rolling you like this, how the hell are you gonna how the hell are you gonna press someone from out here? You tell me. And and this guy is not Brandon Allen who did the Kings move to Larry Willis. This guy is the best Kings mover on the planet. Monster Michael Todd. No. No. Gennady is not gonna win, not a million times. No. Doesn't have a chance. That's my prediction. I'm not discrediting Gennady. Nothing from that. Because Gennady is very strong and he's an amazing athlete. We've seen all his records, what he can do. But for this matchup, I am rooting for Michael. If Michael could hook, there is no chance that he can hook against Gennady. But style versus style, Michael's style is a nightmare for Gennady. So, good points. If Michael pronation is healthy, I see a convincing win for Michael. Maybe Gennady uses everything to win first round. Maybe. Maybe, yes. And this was Imran Zakir. Yeah, maybe. Because on the first round, you will be the strongest and you won't be pumped. You won't be breathtaking. You won't be breathless. So you are the 100% strong on first round. But if you can do anything on first round, tell me what you're gonna do on the second, third, fourth, fifth. It's gonna be hard for Gennady. And as I said, if Gennady wins the first round, it's because Michael's gonna let him win, not because Gennady is going to pin Michael. Because if he stays there, he's gonna let him bleed, let him inflate. And if Michael is in a bad position, he won't counter it. So why would Michael counter to get his endurance down? I would, if I was Michael, I would prefer pin my arm and go to the next round. So yeah, and he would be exhausted. That's what I would do. What fun is Gennady at first was shutout stake, but after his loss to Hermes, now Michael is shutout stake to win. Oh really? I don't know. I didn't see that. So I can't comment about that, but it's gonna be the other way around, like you're saying. Can't forget Michael Press. Oh yeah. That is another issue. Michael's press is out of his league, and that's what I think he's gonna do. Do you remember, guys, the match against Devon in the WAL, not King of the Table, when they were fighting for the hammer? He let him bleed, and he pressed him hard. That's what's gonna happen to Gennady. He's gonna go through his bicep as well. He's gonna beat him in every angle of his arm. That's what I believe. Michael is looking jacked at the moment, guys. Michael is the heaviest as well. We'll see. I think that Michael can pull against Gennady even today. He cannot. He doesn't have to wait another month for training. I don't think so. So, can't forget, alright, can't forget Michael Press. If he senses you're getting tired, he will press through you like butter. Oh, yeah. Like a peanut butter will go down. What's your weight gonna be versus Bojidar? So, my weight versus Bojidar. So, I challenged Bojidar under 90 kilograms. And I challenged Bojidar when I was 97 kilograms. So, if I challenge Bojidar under 90 kilograms, I have to be under 90 kilograms. I can show up 90.1. So, yeah, at the moment I am 91, but till February. And if I manage to stay 91 right now in Christmas, eating a lot, I will manage to be 80, 89 at least in our match. And it's gonna be an amazing match. I really can't wait. I really can't wait to take these off. I'm feeling good, but his arm is ready. Cracking everywhere. So yeah, 89 maximum. Can be heavier. Like what you're doing to build arm wrestling, mate. Keep rocking. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much. I am spending a lot of money, man. I'm spending a lot of money in this match. I am bringing even Michael Todd in my corner, and it's gonna be a boom, the boom for arm wrestling in Malta. It's gonna be the first ever event that is gonna be this high class, this pro, and we never pulled a pro match before. But many people are underestimating us. And that is not good. Okay, if I would see Bojidar going against someone new, I would say Bojidar is going to win, obviously 100%, because I don't see the background of the other guy where he's going. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I am more than ready. I am more than ready, and I know what I'm doing. Guys, I know what I'm doing. If you think that I'm nuts, if you think that I am underestimating Bojidar or because of his frame, because I know that I'm bigger than him, I know that my frame is bigger than him, but I know that he's strong. I know that he's really, really, really strong. After all, he's the world champion. And no, I'm not underestimating him. If he is underestimating me, it's his problem, not mine. But I am not underestimating him. I am not saying that I'm gonna kick his ass. No. I am saying that I'm gonna win, but not kicking his ass. If I would kick his ass, that's effective, because it means that I did a pretty good job and believe in really in myself. But I'm not aiming for kicking his ass. I am aiming for winning. It could be 3-2. I don't know. So yeah, that's my objective. If I would kick his ass in 5-0, that's gonna be out of the league, because no one ever did what I'm doing. I just entered the arm wrestling pro and I challenged the world champion. Name me one athlete who ever did this. One. No one. Maybe Larry Wheels when he challenged Schoolboy, but at that moment he wasn't the world champion. I don't believe he was the world champion. Yeah, but still, Larry Wheels was training with high class athletes like Devin, Michael, Hermes, uh, Gennady, Levon. I don't train with anyone. I just train on my own here and at the gym with my mates who are going to compete in the Prodigy arm wrestling super matches as well. We will have Sasho and Antoine. I'm waiting for that, man. I am waiting for that. Sasho and Antoine. Wow. Yeah. I think we're gonna shock the world. That's what I think. So, are you from Bulgaria or Malta? I am from Malta. I am part of this half million people who live here. Yeah, I am from Malta. So basically, it's gonna be Malta versus Bulgaria because we are challenging four from Bulgaria. So yeah, it's gonna be Malta versus Bulgaria. Your top ten ever in super heavyweight. Your ah little kayak. Your top ten ever. There are too many. There are too many strong athletes that they belong in the top 10. But unfortunately, you cannot put everyone in top 10. But there are. And if you pick those guys, someone will tell you, oh, what about these guys? And if you pick up these guys, they will tell you, what about these guys? So yeah, there are many athletes that that belong in the top 10. I believe that top five right now there is Levon, Vitali, Kurdacha, uh, Devin, Gennady, Hermes, Dave. Man, these all belong in the top 10. Uh, yeah, so there are more athletes that belong there as well, but at the moment it's it is what it is. I am very anxious about the match of Levon and Devin. Depends how Devin will show up 6 months from now. No. Just Levon Simeonov kidney. Just joined. What have I missed? You just missed what I predicted about Lachlan and Todd hutchings. I'm gonna give a brief shortly. I think I give the edge to Lachlan. I'm not saying that he's gonna run through Godzilla, but I think he got the win. And John Brezink and Kazimura Zolaev, I got John Brezink. I give the edge to John Brezink, and I give huge win to Michael Todd against Gennady. I don't think there is no chance for Gennady to win against Michael Todd. Um, Gennady's wrist at the moment is not looking good, especially style versus style uh, for Michael. No chance for Gennady. That's what you missed, buddy. Uh, so there are more because Angel is doing a pretty good job. Maciej Barboza and Artem Morozov. I don't know that much Artem. Not Artem. Sorry, Artyom. 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 Something like that. I'm sorry if I misspelled it, but still, I can't underestimate the guy. If they made a matchup, it means that he's good. I don't know much about his background, just his face. But I know Marcio. Marcio is a very good athlete and strong athlete. Uh, where is it going? I don't know because I don't know the style of the other guy. But I'm rooting for Marcio because I just know Marcio. Evan and Schoolboy, man, this match is going to be crazy. I am very excited about this match. And yeah, I don't know in which shape Evan is going to be, but he better be prepared for Schoolboy because Schoolboy is really doing good. And yeah, he is the world champion as well. So the current world champion. So he better be prepared. Todd Hutchings again. Todd Hutchings and Jordan Konev. Man, Todd Hutchings never gives up. Super match after super match after super match. Wow, he's going out against Lachlan. I really hope he doesn't get injured with Lachlan, because he can miss this opportunity to pull with Jordan. But I don't think he's gonna get injured. It's very rare to see Todd Hutchings getting injured. Um, that's it's an issue when you have a super match close to another, and I I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. And Jordan Konev just replaced Sasho Andreev. Sasho Andreev is coming to Malta as well, 2 weeks after this event. So I think that's why he um uh, he dropped, because he had a small injury in his chest, and I think he did his calculations, and it's better to choose where is the easiest match so you don't get injured, and I think he did the right choice. And Anna Grönlund from Sweden. I met Anna. She is amazing. She is very humble and really down to earth person. Uh, she has a very tough opponent, Angie Rose. My God, this match is going to be very, very good. Um, Sometimes she trains with Engen, and yeah, I've seen her in person. She is a beast, guys. Believe it or not, she is a beast. Maybe we didn't hear about her that much, but we're gonna hear about her very, very soon against Angie Rose. So, oh, this guy has another match against uh Artem Morozov has another match against Cody Spur. I think it's this one is on left. I don't think that against Marsh is gonna pull right. I think this is a left hand. Uh, to be honest, I don't know any of these guys. I can't give a prediction about this. If maybe guys can give me your thoughts. What you think? Just write them in the comments, and we'll talk about them, because I don't know any of of any background of these guys, and I can't comment about it. We're excited to see you versus Bojidar. We can all see that you are hungry to prove how good you are. Hope you stay healthy and all the best. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate. Yeah, I am hungry. I am hungry to prove myself. Where is my limit? If I am aiming too high, I am aiming high, to be honest. But I couldn't choose someone who is not this much known for my first match, because we don't have a federation here and we don't have a club. So I needed someone that really brings the attention to the Maltese Islands, and that's why I'm doing this event. So maybe start knowing about me, and if I win, this is going to be mental, guys. So you tell me if world champions lose to some. I'm not saying because I'm an amateur, um, because I know I train like a pro. That's a fact. But I'm not gonna say that I'm a pro until I prove I'm a pro. So I will say that I'm an amateur. And as I said, I train like a pro. I've been training 4 consecutive years every freaking day, just just for arm wrestling. And until I prove myself, where is my limit? I am an amateur. So yeah, if I beat Bojdar, just remember, guys, if I beat Bojdar, doesn't mean that Bojdar lost to an amateur. If I beat Bojdar, Bojdar lost to a pro arm wrestler. That's a fact. Because if you are really an amateur, you will never beat someone who is in that top level without knowing what you are doing on the table. So yeah, I think that. But right now, I will keep in my head that I am an amateur. Okay. Morozov left is better than his right. Very good. I'm confident Marcio wins righty and Cody wins to get the top five left spot in the world. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that Marcio will pull on the left. I think he will pull on the right. So yeah, because a guy is very young and he is also hungry, but I think he is underestimating Marcio a little bit. That guy even in his late 40s, he's a beast. So I think Marcio will win. Right. Okay. I think you're talking about Artem, right? Artem Morozov. Yeah. I think. Okay. Oh, he's from Kazakhstan. I didn't know that. And lefty give the edge to the Cody, but who knows? Yeah. You never know, and I don't know anything about these guys, so I cannot give any of my predictions about it because I don't know. What else? What else? What else? Rombat and Effie. Wow, left. Yes, good. Effie just did a hell of a job in Worlds. And Rombat, at his age, he still looks impressive and jacked. Wow. I really hope that he can pull it off because Ron is after all he's the legend. That's his nickname. He is the legend. And when you see Ron, it's like you see John Brzezinkman. Yeah, he's been arm wrestling for many years. I think he is. I think he's over 60. I'm not sure about this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if he is over 60, he still looks impressive, and he doesn't look that he's 60. So yeah, I hope he pulls it off because he have a very tough guy. So Jonathan Breda and Zura Tavberdis. Yeah, I think all I know that he's from Georgia, but I don't know anything about these guys either. I'm sorry, guys, I don't know anything about these. So I have some background of Jonathan, so I'm rooting for Jonathan. I but I don't know the other guy, how strong or how he pulls. Never heard of him before. Chen Shaw. Oh my God, Chen Shaw. Chen Shaw just had a match. He had an undercard match against someone. I can't remember who was his name, and then he dropped because he got an injury. He's from Turkey. I think he's from Turkey. I can't remember his name or I don't think that he's the same guy that Ron is going against now. Yeah, I think he was the guy who was pulling with East versus West one against Herman Stevens. That guy is super impressive. He is very strong. Chance Shaw right now, don't underestimate Chance because you just seen the footage of him and Larry Wheels, guys. That was just practice. He could be that he was a bit injured or maybe he was tired or he was overdoing it. Just don't compare that when you have an actual match. Never do that. I am always destroyed on the table. Always. When I practice with my guys, they beat me a lot because I'm always beat down. But when I give rest, my strength level goes up. So you can't underestimate someone by seeing just one footage of practice pulling and saying that he's weak or no. I think that Chance Shaw is gonna show up really, really strong, and I think he's gonna nail it off. Oh my God, Ron Bat has another match on the right arm. Man, this guy never gives up. Two two matches in left and right in one competition in one event. Man, it is super amazing. I I cannot do that. I cannot do that. First of all, my left arm is very weak, and I will be breathless until I go for the other one. That's East versus West. But then we have other matches. Fear Isaac and Rebecca. Arif, Artem, and Hermes Gasparini. My God. Engin is doing a really good job. I wish someday if I nail Bojidar, I would love to have a shot there in East versus West. Ron is 59, as far as I know. Yeah, I knew that he was something around 60, yeah. I knew that. Mm. So, yeah. All right. All right. So, Hermes Gasparini. I think Hermes Gasparini is gonna pull. Is he gonna pull left hand? Because I heard he was gonna pull left hand. No, just let me know in the comments, guys, if it's gonna be a left hand or not. Because I heard that it's gonna be a left hand. Correct me if I am wrong. I don't know how strong his left is, but I don't think it's strong as his right. And if it's gonna be a left hand, I don't know. Hope he will nail it off, because he deserve he deserve it. The guy is doing very good job, man. He's still young. He's showing the world that he belongs in that top 7, top 10. Um, and don't underestimate Hermes because he lost to Kurdacha. I already explained why he lost to Kurdacha in the other live video I did. And then he proved us wrong against Gennady. Oleg Zok, oh my God, man, Oleg Zok. I was very, very happy to see Oleg Zok in the undercard because it has been so long that we've seen Oleg pulling super matches since 2018. I don't think that he is the same Oleg of 2018 because after that accident really, really pulled him back, you know. And yeah, I really wish he will get the same shape he had 2018 because he could go against anyone. And I believe that in 2018 there was no one, maybe except of uh, Denis Siplenkov, but I don't think there was no one in the world who could touch his left arm. His left arm was very, very strong. It still is, but I don't think it's the same as before. We've seen him at Worlds. I'm not saying that he was struggling to win, but he felt pressure from people, from athletes who are just 80 kilograms, and he felt that pressure. He couldn't win easy like he used to win, because before he used to win against super heavyweights and heavyweights easy. So yeah, I don't think he is the same as he was before. Still, he is impressive. Still, this match is going to be a very good match. And still, I think he is going to win. But nowhere near as before. Oleg Cherkasov, man, Oleg Cherkasov is going to be there. He will have a match against. But I think that he's gonna he's gonna do an amazing job like he did in Worlds when he looked impressive against that winning on left and winning on right. I was super impressed that he is world champion with both arms. Super impressive. Yeah, that there might be even Bojidar in East versus West. Maybe he will pull on left. It's his choice to go there. Um, if he goes there, I hope he wins. I hope he kick his arse, and I hope he doesn't get injured. Because if he gets injured, we will have trouble for my super match. It's gonna be 2 weeks after the East versus West. So Bojidar, if you're going to East versus West, just be careful. Because if if you won't show up 100% in Malta, this arm will never go down. Never. And you know what I mean. So that's what's gonna happen in a month and a half. Then there will be the Prodigy Arm Wrestling Super Matches 26th of February. I hope you don't miss it, guys, because it's gonna be amazing as well. Hold up a second. Yeah, guys, Prodigy Arm Wrestling Super Matches. Hope you all watch it. It's gonna be live on my YouTube channel. It's gonna be open door is gonna be 7 o'clock in the evening. We will start airing it live 7:30. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good event. I think that there are many people who are underestimating us. I don't think that they are going to run through us because we are really, really doing a great job here. We have a game plan. We all have a game plan for these Bulgarians. We need to give them a game plan. We need to give them a surprise. So, after all, they are all guests. So, everybody loves surprises. Depends if they like it or not. That's what depends. And yeah, we'll see if Bojidar can run through this arm, through this hand, and through this forearm. We will see how strong Bojidar will show up, and we'll see how strong I will show up. Because it's not just how Bojidar will show up, it's how I will show up. And I'm very, very excited for Antoine and Sasho. That match is gonna give you goosebumps. That's gonna be just before my match. Mine is gonna be the main event. Zvetan Kashevsky, the legend of Bulgaria, is pulling Stefan Kostic. He is from Serbia, but he will be representing Malta. He lives here. I can't wait to see him perform on the table. It's been so long that he stopped from wrestling. He is still young. He is just 25 years old, but I really hope that he wins because he's doing a really good job. Um, and my good buddy Braden, he's going against another Bulgarian, Todor Yordanov. Um, don't know that much about Todor. All I know that he is strong. Um, but my buddy Braden is strong as well. So I think I think we're gonna do a hell of a job, and I think you, who is watching this video, you will be shocked when you see us beat the Bulgarians, especially when they are world champions. So that comes for an end. It was really nice to be with you again, guys. I was very excited again. Finally, I got monetized. I don't know if I told you, but I got monetized finally after 8 or 9 months working really hard on YouTube. But this is the first, and I'm making. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your questions. I really enjoy answer your questions. Thank you for supporting me. You will see me very soon. If you guys didn't watch the interview between me and Coach Ray, go on Voice of Arm Wrestling and watch the interview. We did it last week. We did it last week. It was a really good interview. I suggest you go and watch it. Coach Ray is gonna be in Malta as well. He will be doing live commentary. Giannis Amolins will be our head referee, and Monster Michael Todd will be in my corner. Gregory Buttocks. Yeah, you can ask questions here, buddy. How can I ask questions here? Yeah, you can ask questions here. Okay, if you want to ask questions, because I was going, but I will wait for your question and I will answer it, and I go after you ask me your question. So I am waiting for your question, buddy. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue training my pronation. What are your thoughts on what is that? Don't understand what is that. If you maybe can do it full, not in shortage. So I will understand what I am really talking about. Yeah. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, and I can say my thoughts on something that I don't know what it means. I'm sorry, buddy, but if you can maybe do the full question instead of shorten it, it's better, so I can give you my 100% thoughts. I want to challenge you to a fight, a tickle fight. You will kick my ass in a tickle fight, buddy. So you are already a winner. So yeah, uh, I I I I don't like that. I get tickled too much and I laugh too much, so I am already a loser. So you won already, buddy. We don't have to challenge because you already won. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Stay tuned because it's gonna be an amazing year apart from COVID. But it's for arm wrestling, it's gonna be an amazing year. Remember, guys, there are 3 more King of the Table coming up. Um, gonna start from next week. We have Lachlan, and then 2 other great events: East versus West, Prodigy arm wrestling super matches in Malta, and then we'll have King of the Table scheduled till September. Man, this is going to be a hell of a year for arm wrestling. Jokes apart, tips to gain muscles for a skinny person like me. Food. Lots of freaking food, man. Eat, eat, and train. And eat, eat, and train. That's how you're gonna gain muscle if you are skinny. Just eat the hell up. Especially if you have very good metabolism, you need to eat and eat. Still eat healthy. Try not to eat that junk, but you need to eat and bring calories up if you want to increase. And when you are increasing the fat, you turn it into a muscle. I did that. I was weighing 77 kilograms in two years ago. Now I am 91. And how I gained is I quit smoking. I was smoking before. I quit smoking and I started to eat because I was craving a lot for food. And I gained like 19 kilograms because I was weighing 97. I was like a big fat balloon. But now I'm down to 91, and till February I'm gonna go down to 89, and this is the result. Thank you guys for being here. Stay tuned. Good things coming up. I will see you very, very soon. Cheers, bye. Stop streaming.